And this is becoming an increasingly political issue, isn't it? Especially within the Democrat Party. I wonder if you could explain what's been going on in Michigan and what the resonance of that could be in the general election in November.
Absolutely. So for the past month, there has been an uncommitted campaign in Michigan. It's called Listen to Michigan, where Muslim, Arab, and this is a very Arab-heavy state, and allies and other communities have pledged to vote uncommitted in Tuesday's primary. The initial goal was to have 10,000 votes because that's the margin that President Biden won that state in the 2020 election. They ended up receiving over 100,000 votes. Now, when we narrow into how Muslim voters responded, CARE conducted an exit poll. We polled over 500 Muslim individuals based on voter lists. We found 94% of the Muslims that voted in the Democratic primary voted uncommitted. Only 4.6% voted for renominating Biden as president for the Democratic Party. And one of the most telling parts of that poll is we found that 40% of Muslim voters would prefer an unnamed other candidate if there was a snap election that day for president, followed by another 25% voting for said they would vote for third-party candidate Dr. Cornel West. And then Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump getting 13% over Biden, who received 8%. And that was a tie with third-party candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and just 1 point above Jill Stein, who's usually the nominee for the Green Party. So there's a lot of discontent in the Muslim community for how the Biden administration has shown its unconditional support for the Israeli government's genocide. Muslim voters, they're not just upset over the politics of American foreign policy. In every mosque across the country, there's a Palestinian family asking for the prayers of their fellow congregants of other races and nationalities, where they're praying for their nephews, nieces, cousins, parents, in some cases, children that have been killed. And so this isn't just a political matter. This is a personal matter to the Muslim community. And when we look at this exit poll and when we speak with Muslims, we know on the ground that there is just a disheartened feeling towards the administration. And when you look at the overall picture for the nation, if President Biden can't win Michigan in a tight election, he's in jeopardy. And also, there are, according to new studies by CARE and other Muslim groups that have similar data, there's around 2.5 million registered Muslim voters across the country in a number of swing states, including North Carolina, in Ohio, in Georgia. We're seeing large Muslim populations that might not be able to swing an entire state's vote, but if it's a close vote, they can tip the results. And having an upset Muslim community with the Biden administration is not doing him any good.